Swiatek and Haddad Maia advance at the 2024 US Open. Welcome to Tiebreak News. In today's episode, we'll dive into the incredible battles at the US Open, where the top names in women's tennis are showcasing their full potential. From Iga Swiatek, who continues her dominant run, to Beatriz Haddad Maia, who overcame a tough start to secure her spot in the next round, we have a lot to discuss. Get ready for detailed analysis and the best moments from these epic matches. Let's embark on this journey through the world of tennis together. Swiatek delivers an impressive return on her way to the US Open round of 16. Iga Swiatek, current world number 1, secured her spot in the US Open round of 16 for the fourth consecutive time, with a commanding 6-4, 6-2 victory over Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. Demonstrating a mix of skill and luck, Swiatek dominated the match, especially with an unexpected shot in the first set that left her opponent baffled. Polish player managed to maintain her lead throughout the match, not facing any breakpoints in the opening set. Swiatek's performance was marked by her aggression and precision, resulting in 19 winners and only 9 unforced errors. Her ability to protect the early lead she gained was crucial to the final result. This victory extended her head-to-head record against Pavlyuchenkova to 2-0, once again showcasing her consistency in high-level tournaments. Swiatek's next challenge will be against Lyudmila Samsonova, a rematch of the 2023 China Open final, where the Polish player emerged victorious. This encounter promises to be a tough test, but Swiatek is confident and focused on reaching the quarterfinals of a hard-court Grand Slam for the first time since the 2022 Australian Open. Maintaining a low profile in New York, Swiatek has adopted a routine that helps her relax and stay focused on the tournament. Along with exploring new restaurants and spending time on hobbies like building Legos and reading, she has balanced her leisure time with match preparation, which has contributed to her solid performance so far. Swiatek's campaign at this year's US Open reflects her maturity and adaptability, both on and off the court. Her balanced approach and focus on each match bring her closer to yet another remarkable achievement in her already impressive career. Pegula continues her summer hot streak by reaching the US Open round of 16. Jessica Pegula continued her impressive summer run by advancing to the US Open round of 16 with a convincing victory over young Spanish player Jessica Buses Monero. The match, played under the closed roof of Arthur Ashe Stadium, was the first between the two, and Pegula needed just 1 hour and 10 minutes to secure the 6-3, 6-3 win. With this victory, Pegula reached her third consecutive appearance in the US Open round of 16, marking her first time in this stage of a Grand Slam this year. The American player was pleased with her performance, highlighting the simplicity and effectiveness of her strategy during the match. Now, Pegula prepares to face Diana Schneider, another rising star who has been making waves this year. The two recently met in the semi-finals in Toronto, where Pegula came out on top. This new encounter promises to be challenging, but Pegula has been displaying exceptional form on North American hard courts. Pegula's hard court season has been remarkable, with key victories including the defense of her title at the WTA 1000 National Bank Open in Toronto. Despite a loss to Aryna Sabalenka in Cincinnati, Pegula has shown consistency and resilience, accumulating an impressive 12-1 record this summer. The young Spaniard Buses Monero, despite the loss, continues to impress with her rapid rise in the world rankings. She made a memorable run by defeating notable players like Marketa Vondrousova and Petra Martic, proving she is a promising talent for the future of tennis. However, Pegula was simply too strong to be overcome on this occasion. Healthy and in control, Muchova shines at the US Open. Karolina Muchova showcased elegant and fluid play, advancing to the US Open round of 16 by defeating Anastasia Potapova 6-4, 6-2 in just 73 minutes. This victory marks the first time in a year that Muchova has secured 3 consecutive wins on hard courts, a significant achievement after a series of physical challenges. Last year, Muchova reached the semi-finals of the US Open, where she lost to eventual champion Coco Gauff. That performance propelled her to a career-high ranking of number 8. However, shortly after, a wrist injury required surgery, and she was sidelined for 9 months. The recovery was long and uncertain, and Muchova revealed the anxiety she felt about possibly not returning to competitive tennis. Her return to the court wasn't immediate, with difficulties in early competitions, but Muchova finally found her rhythm at the US Open. She secured impressive wins, including a victory over four-time Grand Slam champion Naomi Osaka, using a smart strategy that threw her opponent off balance. Muchova's playing style is charming and creative, as evident in her standout points during the tournament. Her famous hot shot against Katie Volinets demonstrated her skill and instinct, something that sets her apart from many players. Muchova not only has a diverse game, but also excels in pressure situations, such as serving and volleying with great effectiveness. Muchova has a special connection with the US Open, the venue where she played her first Grand Slam and where she now achieves another important milestone in her career. Although she wasn't thinking about titles when the tournament began, her solid performance so far places her among the top contenders, proving that when healthy, she is one of the best players on the tour. Paolini wins at the US Open and completes her series of advancements to the second week. The 2024 Grand Slams. Jasmine Paolini, the number 5 seed, achieved an impressive milestone in 2024 by becoming one of only 2 players to reach the second week of every Grand Slam this year. After a convincing victory over Yulia Putintseva 6-3, 6-4 in the third round of the US Open, Paolini demonstrated her growth and consistency throughout the season. Before 2024, she had never made it past the second round of a slam, but this year saw Paolini reach the quarterfinals at the Australian Open and make it to the finals at both Roland Garros and Wimbledon. Additionally, Paolini made history by becoming the first Italian in the Open era to reach the second week of every Grand Slam in a single season. She now prepares to face Karolina Muchova, 2023 US Open semifinalist, against whom she has a losing record, having lost all 3 previous encounters. However, Paolini has shown significant improvement since her last match against Muchova, making this upcoming clash highly anticipated. The match against Putintseva was a clear example of Paolini's evolution. Playing aggressively and controlling the baseline, she hit 22 winners and was effective at the net, winning 12 of 19 points played there. Even when Putintseva offered resistance with creative play, Paolini remained calm and finished the match on her own terms, especially by saving critical break points and converting her first match. The victory not only secured Paolini a place in the second week of the US Open, but also reaffirmed her rising status on the circuit in 2024. Haddad Maia defeats Kalinskaya to reach the 2024 US Open round of 16. Beatriz Haddad Maia, the number 22 seed, displayed the form that took her to the WTA top 10 last year by defeating Anna Kalinskaya 6-3, 6-1 in the third round of the US Open. The 28-year-old Brazilian, who was a semi-finalist at Roland Garros, capitalized on her opponent's 25 unforced errors to claim victory in just 80 minutes. This victory marks a significant step forward in her career, especially considering she reached the number 10 spot in the world rankings in June 2023. The match started with Kalinskaya breaking Haddad Maia's serve and taking a 3-1 lead in the first set. However, the Brazilian quickly adjusted her mindset and regained control of the match, winning 5 consecutive games and closing the set securely. In the second set, Haddad Maia completely dominated, winning 6 straight games after Kalinskaya held serve in the first game and ended the match with a powerful forehand. Haddad Maia commented on the challenge of starting the match in a night session at Louis Armstrong Stadium, but highlighted how she managed to adapt and maintain a positive attitude, which was key to her victory. This win not only took her to the 4th round of the US Open for the first time, but also showcased her growing confidence in preparation for future challenges. Now, Haddad Maia will face former world number 1 Caroline Wozniacki in the next round. A first-time encounter. Haddad Maia's victory places her in a historic position, being the first Brazilian woman to reach the 3rd round of the US Open since Maria Bueno in 1976. Further cementing her legacy in Brazilian tennis. Other results of the day. Caroline Wozniacki defeated Jessica Ponchette in straight sets. Lyudmila Samsonova defeated Ashlyn Kruger in straight sets. Diana Schneider defeated Sarah Irani in straight sets. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Tiebreak News. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Stay connected with us for more thrilling tennis news and join our growing community of tennis lovers. See you in the next video as we continue to cover all the action from the US Open.